Hey, what's up my friends? Nick Arapkalis here. Welcome to today's video. We're going to show you how to set up a Facebook ad using the JSON feature inside ManyChat so that you can start a ManyChat ad, start generating Facebook Messenger subscribers, run that into a flow if you want to do that so you can kind of qualify your prospects and just everything in between. I'm going to show you exactly how to build this out. I'm going to show you some strategies with your Facebook ads, show you what kind of objectives you want to go after depending on what type of results you're looking for, and just kind of interject, some of the stuff that I've been doing. And of course, I want to show you a prime example, an actual real example on how we built this out. I just built this one out the other day. So we've done some in the past, but this is one that we're really excited about. It's in the real estate niche, and yeah, just kind of wanted to show you guys how this all works so that you can go out there and have results as well, okay? Because I found some things that were really powerful that really helped us, and I want to share that with you guys. Obviously, I always just want to document what we're doing over here so that we can help you and improve your business, whatever it is that you're doing. So if you're looking to generate more leads and close down more sales, you're certainly at the right spot. Let's jump into this. So I want to show you just this example real quick, and then I'll talk about actually how to create one of these, and then we'll go back over to Facebook ads to actually show you how to build out an ad and connect it all to this, okay? So let's get into it. Now, I will say this, and you probably know this, if you're looking for any type of JSON ad, which again, just to clarify, it connects your Facebook ads with your Messenger just directly instead of doing any other type of growth tool. You do need if you're going to do JSON, I don't even know what that actually stands for. I heard it at one point, but I forget. You have to have a pro account, which is $10 a month. So it's not too much. So it's definitely worth it. And you obviously have to have a JSON. If you want a JSON, then you have to have a pro account. Okay. So just to help you understand exactly what this flow is all about, and then I'll show you the opt-in message as well, what they call a growth tool. So this is what we're doing. And as you can see, we just started this. There's only 2 people that came through. But here is like the first ad, and basically, or the first message within the sequence here, the flow here. We're attracting people in that are interested in buying a home, okay? But we have to make sure that they get qualified first. We can't sell a home to just anybody. So the big thing is we say, hey, let's get you qualified. So we ask them a bunch of questions on the type of home that they want. We also ask them stuff about how their credit is, if they're pre-approved, what kind of household income, and then if we discover that they are a good fit within those parameters, then we say, okay, now let's figure out time to get on the phone and figure out how do we get this process moving. So then we ask them questions like, when's the best time to reach you? What's your phone number? What's your email? So only at the end is when we ask them for all those details. So we have to qualify them first. So just understand that in your market, depending on what your market really is, see if there's some questions that you can answer and just utilize this strategy and this structure so that you can qualify your prospects even before you get on the phone with them, or even if before you send them to a sales page or whatever it is. Anytime you send them to the sales mechanism where the sale will be generated, you can qualify them first so that only quality people are getting to your sales process. Again, whether that's on the phone, sales page, whatever. Okay, so I think this is a really, really good strategy, and I really strongly believe that you should implement this type of stuff. So, depending on what your questions are, it's always going to change. But that's really the flow, and I always like to use this. I'm not going to edit the flow on this one because it's already a published ad, and we have it keeping going, so I don't want anything to get messed up here. The one thing I will show you here is that we do collect their phone number and email, and it's directly input into our CRM, which we use LionDesk for this one. But if you use Zapier, you can make a Zap that integrates into any of those CRMs or autoresponders. So if that is something that you're really interested in, I'm going to make another video. Let me know if you would guys like to see that, because that's a whole nother video that can take quite a bit of time just showing you how to build that out. But I will show you how to do it if that is something that you guys are interested in, okay? But that's the flow, and then also want to show you the growth tool to actually get people started in that flow, okay? The one we use, again, is JSON. Basically, you would come down. I'll show you how to do this, but you would new the growth tool, and then you click on Facebook ads JSON. But we're not doing that just yet. I just want to show you the one that we're looking at. So proceed to JSON growth tool, and then this is what we asked them. We were like, hey, what's up? Tap the button below to see if you qualify for the home buyers program. And I will just set this. I'll edit this real quick, but I want to make sure it's published. But basically, look, you just have them tap that, and then whenever they tap that, it takes them over to the flow that I just showed you. Okay, so let's do this. let's create our first growth tool, show you how to create the growth tool. You have to create a Facebook ad JSON, and then I'll show you how to create the flow as well, okay? Actually, I probably need to do that backwards just so we have a flow. So here, click flow, we'll just say test flow right there. Cool. So you can obviously always go to Basic Builder or you go to Flow Builder. I personally like Flow Builder just because it helps you make a little bit more sense. And we can just say, let's say we're in the fitness space, okay? And we'll be like, what is, or like how many pounds, this is just off the top of my head, but I think this will make sense. How many pounds are you looking to lose? And then what I like to do is always just provide them with an option. I would say something like 0 to 10 pounds, 10 to 20 pounds, and then 20 plus pounds. Okay, so boom, finish that, and then we can put another one in. Actually, here we go. So then I would send another message, okay, like, great. And you can always put their name in there too by clicking that little button, first name, okay. How many times do you currently go to the gym on a weekly basis? And same type of thing, you could put 1, 2, 3 plus. And I think, let me just make sure, I believe you can only put 3 options. Now you don't always have to just put options, you can just, I know you can just, I forget exactly what it is, but I think you can just have them type it out instead of always providing them with an option. We just always like going with the options, keeping it simple, allowing people to just make quick decisions, tap it real quick, don't have to think too much. But that is an option, okay? So what I would do here is I always pull this, depending on if you are wanting, like depending on if they said 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 pounds, you can send them in different directions. But for me, and just to keep things simple, we just send everyone to the same direction. We just want to, make sure we're asking them questions first. And then, same type of thing. I mean, it's pretty simple from that point on, but like, especially if they, they say, oh, you would ask questions like this. And this is kind of the thing with our real estate too. Let me just show you right here. I'll just send another message. Okay, boom. And then here I would do something like, how motivated are you to getting these results? On a scale 1 to 10, 10 being the most serious. Okay, so that's what I would do here. And then, all right, so I would do 1 through 5. And again, I'm just kind of riffing on top of my head. 5 to 7. 7 plus. So the reason I'm showing you this is because, so I would pull all these ones over here. And then what I would do here is on 1 to 5, because those obviously people are saying they're not very serious, right? So what I would do, I would probably divert them in 2 different directions depending on the answer here. Because if someone says they're a 1 to 5 serious about this, I don't want to really talk to them because they're not really serious. I don't like working with serious people. Or in our instance on the real estate stuff, we said, hey, what's your household income? And if they don't make a certain amount of income, in their household, then it's not really, there's no real point to try and sell them a house because they just don't have the money. So we would never try and get them down the rest of the sequence, the rest of the flow, if we know that they're not like serious or they don't have the qualifications to actually make a purchase or become an actual client. Okay, so what I would do here is just kind of showing you here. I would do two different ones. So like here, 5 to 7 and 7 plus, those are the type of people that I want to be working with. And then I would type in, great, let's just, this is kind of into the funnel for us, was like, let's schedule a call. Let's schedule a call so we can get you to your goal ASAP. Here's the link. And this is where you'd put like a Calendly link or whatever scheduler that you're using, or if you just say, hey, drop your number here and I'll give you a call, or whatever. Okay, so that's really that. But then here's what I'm doing. Okay, and then I would probably put their first name again, and I would do, unfortunately, oops, what happened there? Okay, there we go. Computer's being weird. Oh, okay. Unfortunately, we can only work with the most serious people, since so many people want help from us. Something like, you obviously get a little bit creative, but like when they say no, I'm not motivated, then you send them to this and you're saying, hey, we can't really work with you. But if they are serious, then we do that. And you might want to ask them a few different questions, but I'm just trying to give you the idea on what this is all about and the whole, kind of the structure to this. So you want to weed out the people that are just not qualified. That's really the big thing. So we'd hit publish. Obviously, I would make it a little bit more in depth, and I would probably want to connect it to my CRM. And again, that's a whole nother video, but you kind of get the idea. I just wanted to show you how I actually build one out in real time. And then what we're going to come here next and do the whole JSON thing. So we click on this, we click on Facebook Ads JSON, proceed with JSON growth tool. And then we would edit this, and just sticking with the, we'll take that off. Let's take this all off and be like, depending on what our ad said, okay, and be like, hey, let's see if you're a right fit for our fitness 5,000 program. Tap the button below now to see if you qualify. Don't worry about the copy right now. That's not real good, but qualify now. Whatever you want to do. But basically what we're doing now is we want to create, so we have that, and then basically we just create another one here where we'd start another flow. We click on that button there, create another flow or start another flow, and then we click on that, which flow we're going to, and this was the one that we just, our test flow, that's the one that we did, test flow, I believe, yeah. So that's the one that starts with, how many pounds are you looking to lose? We'll select this flow. And then we just do the same thing, boom. We publish, and we could even preview this to make sure that it is working. Open up in my messenger. So I'd hit qualify now, and this should be working correctly. Cool. How many pounds are you looking to lose? Okay. Boom. How many times do you go to the gym on a weekly basis? Boom. Okay. How motivated are you getting these results? 1 to 5. And it should say, hey, unfortunately, Nicholas, it has my name in there because it gave me the first name. We can only work with people that are most serious. So that would stop the flow right there. But then what they could do, like, oh wait, actually I am kind of serious. They click on the 7 and then say, great, let's schedule a call so we can get to your goals ASAP. Here's the link. And then obviously we put the link in there. Okay, so that's the gist. Like, it's all set up, boom, it's ready to go. Now what do we do? Okay, so we need to actually get this. What did I do? Was it this one? Go to a, yeah, that's the one. So we go to setup, and here's where we have to have our JSON code. Okay, so we copy this code to our clipboard, and then here's where we come into Facebook ads. Now, here's where I want to talk a little bit more about this. Obviously, I've made a decent amount of videos on this channel about Facebook ads. If you want to check out some of them, I'll put a little thing in the top right corner. I'll put the link down in the description of some of the other Facebook videos. And I'll obviously continue to make more Facebook videos, but so obviously subscribe to the channel if that is something more you want. But I want to kind of give you just a rundown of this and what we are thinking when we're running Messenger ads. So basically, what I would recommend is doing one of two things when you're doing a Messenger ad. You can do messages, so you're actually just like, you're optimizing for messages. You want just people starting the conversation, okay? But here's the thing, is that if you do want people to actually reach the end of the flow and you want Facebook's AI to really optimize for that, especially if you have any type of scheduling page and then you have a thank you page on after the scheduling page, then you want to optimize for people actually scheduling the call. You just know that you're getting people to schedule the call through a messenger sequence. So you can go one of two ways. I think you can definitely start out with messages. That's fine. You're always building that subscriber base there, so you'll always have that you can follow up with those type of people, even if they don't go through the entire flow. That's kind of like would be more of like phase one. But if you're really looking to you're really taking this up to the next level, I would definitely suggest conversions. Now you would have to again have a website that has the conversion pixel on that after they reach the end of the flow. Like I said, the best way I would recommend is after they schedule a call, you have a thank you page and then the pixel is on there. Okay, so that's really the gist. I just want to help you guys understand those two things, and we can go into a little bit more depth on another video, like I said. So let me know if you would like to learn a little bit more about that type of stuff, and I will definitely help you understand that a little bit more. But it really doesn't matter in terms of like showing you how to actually set this up and integrate JSON with a Facebook ad, but just wanted to get that out there. So we will just go with messages. Actually, I'll probably show you both now that I think about it. So you can just do messages, you're good to go here, obviously fill out all this information. But if we go to objective and go to conversions, then yeah, this is actually very important. I want to make sure I got this. So I would not do this. I would not do just website. Obviously, it would just, because your ad then would just go to your website. It would completely bypass the whole messenger sequence. Basically, what you want to do is you click on messenger, and then you pick out whatever conversion event that you have. So obviously you have to set all that type of stuff up, set up a custom conversion. That again, all this stuff is probably a little bit more of another video. Actually, now that I think about it, I will open this up. Okay, custom conversions. And so here's where you would set up your custom conversion, create custom conversion. And then that's what the website you put on there. You'd have to put your pixel on the website, and then boom, you're all set to go. Make sure you refresh that particular website. So then it's green like this. Oops. So I know this is active, it's ready to go. And then basically I can put that conversion event right there. Okay, that was really quick. I can let me know any of the type of stuff that you guys want to know more about, and I can definitely make another video. But I know this video is already almost 20 minutes long, so I want to get back to more of the stuff that we're focused on this particular video. Okay, so but let's just say we're going for this one. Boom, got that. And then obviously this video isn't necessarily about targeting all that kind of stuff, but a few things I will tell you. Obviously, whatever language you are looking for, that type of stuff, all that stuff's pretty basic. Custom audiences are always going to be better than just targeting, in my opinion, especially if you can get some type of lookalike or retargeting or something like that. But here's the other thing I would recommend is always edit placements. What I always like doing starting out is just doing feeds. But here's the one thing that we've noticed. We've tested with some video ads, we've tested with some image ads, and I strongly believe in video ads more. I really like video ads. But here's the problem with doing Facebook Messenger ads is a lot of your results are going to come from the Facebook Messenger placement, okay? And you can only run images in those placements, okay? So you can't run videos in the Messenger inbox. So what I typically always say with Facebook ads is that you only want to test one placement at a time. You don't want to place like you don't want to test all these at the same time. You want to test like one ad set at just Facebook newsfeed. The next ad set would be Messenger inbox. So you just always want to test it and seeing what's the cost per result, and you always want to like scale up from there when you're seeing the best result. Okay, so we'll just stick with newsfeed ads. Typically, what I do is a one-day clicker view. That means that it's going to base the action. It's going to base who the AI is trying to go find based on the people that are clicking on that day and then taking the action on that day. Especially if you're just offering them some type of lead magnet or something like that, then obviously then it would be a one-click. If it's a bigger cost per purchase, then you want to do like a 7-day window, because they need time to think about it, whether they're actually going to purchase or not. But for us, even though it is more of a commitment with actually booking a call, that's still pretty minor compared to like if we were selling like $1,000 course, then we would do like a 7-day clicker window. So I typically go with that, just at a 1-day clicker view, unless you're just selling like $1,000 course through a webinar, then you would want to do a 7-day click. I always recommend testing at like $10, and then you scale up with your ad sets, just duplicate more ad sets. And then we go to next here, and then here's the biggest thing, and that was all kind of just bonus stuff that I wanted to throw at you, but here's where you really integrate with your JSON. So you come in here, you go to custom template, you create a new one, and then you come over here to JSON, okay? And then we come back over to ManyChat, that we copied this. I think I did copy that. And then I'll click on here, and then I will Control All, delete, make sure everything's out of there, and then I hit Control V, boom, we're all set up, and we should be good to go. And then you can just test it. You can click on here and test it out, just to make sure that it is working. Now, obviously, you need to, put out your ad. You got to test a bunch of different ads stuff. But like in our case, since our JSON flow or our flow was all about fitness, we would want to make our ad specifically about fitness. Like, hey, are you looking to lose weight? Are you looking to get ripped this summer? Or whatever it is, that's what you would want to speak about in your ad, so then it will line up with your flow. Okay, so like, to be honest, like that's really it. I know this was a little bit longer video, almost getting like 22 minutes now, but that's the gist. Okay, hopefully that all made sense. Hopefully like everything's making sense with that, and obviously you can really tailor this. You can make these flows a lot more involved than if you like. Obviously this was pretty basic, but I mean you can get very, very advanced on this. It's just the qualification process. It's helping people. They're asking questions and doing this on an automatic basis instead of you have to ask all these damn questions just to figure out if it's a qualified prospect, so then you want to send them to your sales page, get them on the phone, or whatever it is that you're really trying to do in order to sell them. And what's cool as well is that no matter what happens, you always have them as a Facebook Messenger subscriber, so you can follow up with them. Okay, there's a little bit more regulations and rules now on the Messenger on broadcast, but if you do them correctly and you do your research, they're still very, very effective. You just can't always just be hammering people with promotional material. That's the biggest thing nowadays. Okay, so that's the gist, guys. Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully I gave you a lot of value. Let me know what the thing that you got the most value out of it. What was the particular thing that gave you the most value from this video? And then again, let me know what other type of Facebook ad questions that you have, or ManyChat questions you have, or anything, so that I can know exactly what you guys need more help with. Therefore, I can know what kind of videos to make in the future. Okay, I have a good idea on what I want to make, but I'm always looking for more ideas and being able to help you guys out even more. Okay, thank you for watching this video. Appreciate your guys' time. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Share this with someone if you think they can get some value out of it. And that's really it, guys. Thanks for watching the video. Look forward to talking to you on the next one.